In May 2024, law enforcement responded to a report of a hit-and-run accident in League City, Texas. A vigilant officer quickly located the suspect vehicle nearby as it was fleeing the area. The officer conducted a traffic stop and, upon approaching the vehicle, identified the driver as a 43-year-old woman named Amanda, who showed signs of intoxication. It is important to note that Amanda has a significant history with law enforcement, having previously been arrested on charges that include possession of a controlled substance, harassment, assault, public intoxication, burglary, theft by check, and driving while intoxicated.
Still rolling westbound. Speed's 30. We're stopped at Iowa at a red light. Hey, put your car in park. Turn the car off for me. Give me the keys. What are you doing? You're all over the road.
I am heading out.
You're what?
Heading home.
Okay, well, I'm Officer Targets with League City. Somebody called in about, they gave you your plate, said you hit their car and you didn't stop. Were you in an accident?
No.
Next thing I know, my car bumped up, and I was like,
That ain't right.
I was like, what? And I looked in my rearview mirror, and she was just sitting in a car with her head hanging down, and I thought,
That's weird. Yeah.
yeah, I thought that was weird.
Do you have your ID on you somewhere? Yeah, go ahead and take your seatbelt off and step out with me. You can just leave everything in the car for now. You want to put your cards in there so we don't lose them? You want to put your cards in your car?
Yes.
You mind just blocking this lane for me so we don't get smacked? Amanda?
Yes.
Okay. Amanda, where are you coming from today?
I'm coming from TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx? Okay. Which one?
Off 96.
96. Okay. In what city?
96 off of $6.46.
96 and 646.
We were all sitting at the stoplight, right? I think she was sitting there too, because there was cars behind her.
So you say the stoplight, can you, tell you what, I'm gonna pull it up on my map so I can, just so I know exactly what you're talking about.
And you said from what store?
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx? Okay. Did you drive from your house to there?
Yes.
Okay. Where are you headed right now?
To my house.
To your house? Do you know what city you're in right now?
Lake City.
Lake City. Do you know what day it is right now?
Yes, it is. I'm going through a breakout.
Okay. Do you know what day it is?
Yes.
What day is it?
It's February. It's May
May.
2024.
Do you know about what time it is right now?
It's about 5 something.
5 what?
p.m.
5 p.m. Okay.
Okay, like, so here's PetSmart over here.
Okay.
Right? And you go down 646 and you turn.
That's what you said.
Where's Egret Bay?
So
whatever
y'all
that
were
road
sitting, you were on Egret Bay, getting ready to go through 96.
is. Right.
Okay.
Are you currently taking any kind of medications?
No.
Do you have any kind of medical issues?
No.
Diabetes,
No.
seizures,
I work at the crossings.
the crossings? Okay. Have you eaten anything recently?
No. No.
When was the last time you ate something?
This morning.
This morning? What'd you have?
I had scrambled eggs and toast.
Scrambled eggs and toast. Okay.
So when
Okay.
the light turned green, you know, the cars in front of me went, I went, and she was still sitting there. She sat there a long time.
So, do you know why I'm asking you all these questions?
Yes,
Why is that?
because I am leaving a abusive relationship.
Well, that's not why I'm asking these questions. So, have you had any alcohol to drink today?
No.
You don't have anything to drink. So, that person reported that you hit him, right?
So I crossed over and I'm driving. I passed the grocery stores or whatever that is, shopping area.
Yeah.
And then she finally went, but when she did, she started hauling butt, man.
I was right there when they called it in. Saw you turn, and then you were literally driving in the middle of both lanes.
I'm going through a lot right now,
I understand that, but
and he's got 5 assault. Five. I have 5 family, and he came to my house. He just got kicked out.
you run it. Okay. What does that have to do with? Are you saying that's what caused you to drink today?
I didn't drink.
And she was like, yeah. And I was like, I got to move. She's going to hit me.
I can tell you're definitely intoxicated on something. So if you didn't drink, did you take narcotics?
No. I'm a CNA, and I'm just trying to get home.
I understand, but do you understand? You're driving in the middle of lanes, you hit a car and you didn't notice. We drove for probably a mile before you came to a stop in the middle of the road here.
Where
Even
did
though I had my
where
sirens
did I
and
hit?
lights.
A car.
On 270 somewhere.
I didn't hit a car.
Because I was just like, look at she
Yeah.
just hit me. And she just sitting in the car. And I was looking at her in my rearview mirror, and I'm like, what are you just bumped my car up, man? You're just sitting there. And then she put her head down. I thought she's texting. You know? But then when she started
Like everybody
driving,
else, huh?
I thought, man,
Why did you drive for probably almost a mile, if not more, when my lights and sirens were on? Why did you pull over?
I did as soon as I could.
You didn't notice for almost a mile?
I was just listening to music.
Music? Okay. You didn't see the flashy lights?
Yes,
Yes, you did. So why not pull over?
I was trying.
Why are we stopped in the middle of the road here?
Because I was trying to get home.
So, if you get pulled over, which side do you normally pull to?
This to the left.
You pull to the left? You're supposed to pull to the right.
Was she staying in the lane going
no,
back and forth in it, or she was crossing the lines?
all over. She went from all to
So
the shoulder.
crossing the lines and
She
everything.
was in the shoulder, and then she'd go all the way into the turning lane, and then past the turning lane into oncoming traffic a little bit, and back over here. But she was going really fast, and there's another stoplight coming, and I thought, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not stopping with her behind me,
Yeah.
because she's going to crash into me. She's really erratic.
What I'd like to do is run you through a few tests to make sure that you're safe to drive and not intoxicated like you're saying. Is that okay with you? Yeah? Alright.
I have a job.
You have a job? Alright. We're gonna move to the parking lot, okay? So we're not blocking the road right here. Sound good? Is it okay if my partner moves your car?
Yes.
All right. Cool with that? All right.
Gonna go to the right parking lot over here?
Yeah, we'll go where that
Okay,
black
stop,
truck is.
stop.
Thanks, sir. Walk with me, man. Come on. I'm not gonna hold your hand, but we're gonna walk over here. Over here, to your left. So you're saying you had no alcohol whatsoever to drink?
No. My ex-boyfriend come over and he wanted to,
I moved over into the turning lane and she was swerving over and I thought she'd hit me anyway.
Yeah.
But she didn't. And she swerved back over and once she went through that light, then I got back behind her.
Just stand where you're at and face me. Okay? Can you put your feet together like this? Arms down at your side. Alright, the first one's just gonna be a test of your eyes, okay?
I have the far side.
You're farsighted? Alright.
He showed up.
Just do me a favor, let's get through the test and then we can talk, okay? Put your arms down by your side. Can you see the top of my pen?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What I want you to do is follow the top of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head. You understand? You're doing good. Just hang in there for me. Alright, keep your head straight, okay? So, keep your head straight and follow the pen with only your eyes.
I moved over into the turning lane because she was going all over the whole road and I thought she was going really fast at that point. And I thought, if I stop at this light, she's going to crash into me.
Yeah.
She's just everywhere.
Alright, the next one is called the walk and turn. Over here. And face the truck. There you go. So, what I want you to do is put your right foot in front of your left with the heel of your right foot touching the toe of your left foot.
My right foot.
In front of your left foot with the heel of your right foot touching the toe of your left foot. And I want you to keep your arms down at your side.
So I moved over, she passed me, and then I got behind her so I could read her driver license plate. And I was like, she's going to hit somebody.
I want you to maintain that position until I tell you to do otherwise. You understand? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So try and just maintain that position, alright? So when I tell you to begin the test, what I want you to do is take 9 heel-to-toe steps on an imaginary straight line coming out of the big toe of your right foot, okay? Can you imagine
Am I going to jail?
I didn't say that.
Because she still was driving into oncoming traffic now, like over there by Kroger's.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's gonna nail somebody.
Can you imagine a straight line coming out of the toe of your right foot, straight in front of you?
Yes.
So when I tell you to begin, what I want you to do is take 9 heel-to-toe steps on that imaginary straight line while looking at your feet and counting aloud. It's going to look like this.
1, 2, 3. After 3, you will take 9. Once you get to your 9th step, keep your lead foot planted and take a series of small turns. And return taking 9 heel-toe steps. 1, 2, 3. Again, after 3, you will take 9.
Do you understand? Do you understand the instructions?
Yes.
Okay. Just make sure you keep your arms down at your side. You're looking at your toes. You're counting aloud. And you're remaining on that straight imaginary line. So you can begin when you're ready.
And she'd go all the way from the shoulder where the grass was, all the way into the oncoming lanes, just all
Yeah.
over the road.
71. Next out.
71, sir.
I guess, I don't know if her foot slipped off of the brake at that stoplight or what. 'Cause
Yeah.
It wasn't like she was driving when she hit me.
Yeah.
But
You were stopped, but she crept forward enough to bump you.
Yeah, it moved my car, and
Yeah.
I was like,
Are you done with the test? Alright. Come over to me. I got one more for you, okay? So same deal, step right there and face me. There you go. Alright. So what I want you to do, put your feet together, arms down at your side, just like before. I want you just to maintain that position until I tell you to do otherwise. When I tell you to begin, I want you to lift a foot of your choice, right or left, doesn't matter. Approximately 6 inches off the ground. When I tell you, not yet. Approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping it parallel to the ground. Okay? Make sure to keep your arms down at your side. I want you to look at your toe and count in the following manner. 1001, 1002, 1003,
Go ahead.
and so on until I tell you to stop. If you put your foot down, just pick it back up and continue the test. So whenever you're ready, you may begin, okay?
I mean, she's gonna sideswipe somebody or hit somebody. I mean, because people were moving.
Yeah.
You know, everybody was like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So when we got up to like the Kroger's, and then there's
The five
like
corners that.
Schlotzsky's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly what you're talking about.
that's where I turned right, but she got into turning lane. I'm surprised she.
You turned right to come back here. She
I
turned left
right.
to go.
She turned left,
Yeah.
and that's what I told the dispatch. I said, "You're gonna have to get her before she hits somebody head on."
Yeah.
One last thing. Face that house for me. Put your hands behind your back. Put your palms together like you're praying. There you go. Alright, man. Right now you're being placed under arrest for driving while intoxicated, okay?
I got your inventory and I'll do the crash report.
Appreciate you. Alright, we're gonna go to this. No, yep, this car. You can make a phone call later. Stay right there for me. Do you have anything in your pockets? Any weapons? Any needles? Alright. Face my car. Nothing in your bra? Alright. Have a seat for me, man. $11.71. She's in custody. Give me just a minute, we'll get going, okay?
I just left my boyfriend, ex-boyfriend.
You just broke up?
Yes, and he was selling drugs, and he was selling them for my house.
Okay.
I have a job I can't lose.
I mean, me too. I can't just let you go like that.
I know,
I like my job.
and I bonded out.
You can bond out. Have you ever been arrested for a driving while intoxicated charge? Have you ever been arrested for driving while intoxicated?
Is that a DWI?
Yeah.
Yes, this is my third one.
Your third one?
And
Okay.
my parents will be,
1249. 1249 record, sir.
1249, clear.
Go ahead and slide out for me. We'll get the handcuffs off you, okay? Got it? Do me a favor, face that wall. Alright, let's have a seat. I gotta read you something, okay? I gotta give you a copy. If you could try to follow along with me. I gotta read the whole thing, okay? So just bear with me. You're under arrest for an offense arising out of acts alleged to have been committed while you're operating a motor vehicle in a public place or watercraft while intoxicated, or an offense under section 106.041 Alcoholic Beverage Code.
You'll be asking a specimen of your breath and or blood. The specimen will be analyzed to determine the alcohol concentration or the presence of a controlled substance, drug, dangerous drug, or other substance in your body. If you refuse to give the specimen, that refusal may be admissible in a subsequent prosecution. Your license, permit, or privilege to operate a motor vehicle will be suspended or denied for not less than 180 days, whether or not you are subsequently prosecuted for this offense. If you refuse to submit to the taking of a specimen, the officer may apply for a warrant authorizing the specimen to be taken from you. If you submit to the taking of a blood specimen, the specimen will be retained and preserved in accordance with Article 38.50 Code of Criminal Procedure. Got it? We're on the beginning of this paragraph right here. If you're operating a motor vehicle and you refuse to give a specimen or provide a specimen that shows you have an alcohol concentration of 0.08 or more, I certify that I have requested your signature below acknowledging the voluntary consent to the taking of the specimen. I certify I provide you with a complete and true copy of the statutory warrant.
I'm now requesting a specimen of your breath. Yes? Can you say it verbally for me?
yes.
Okay. Alright. Miss Bishop, you can stand up here. I just need you to sign this. So this is saying you are consenting to us getting a specimen of your breath, okay? If that is true, sign right there for me. Can you start taking off your